Today, we have received a very special visit from Tobias Crampton himself, the first and currently only scientist to claim to have made intelligent contact with the obelisks. Dr. Crampton, would you care to further elaborate?
I am not some simple antagonist.
I'd like to start at the beginning. We first started our research into the obelisk parasite, or obelisk particle, when infection based on the pink rain first started to surge. After an excruciatingly long period of observation, we realized that infection will only do so much. There are only 4 stages of infection. It's trying to achieve something.
I sit in the same seat as you, passing you hints and metaphorical set memorabilia. I peel back the curtain, revealing discarded and shivering mounds of flesh.
This is stage 1. None of the infection's effects can be observed from the outside. They all happen in the form of dreams, out-of-mind thoughts, and out-of-body experiences. This is stage 2, the introductory phase to the physical effects. As you can see, his hairline is beginning to recede. The eyes have sunken into the face, and the veins are beginning to protrude. Violent veins.
I'm sure you have questions about me. The name I was given here holds so much power.
This is stage 3. The hairline has continued to significantly recede. The veins have their signature purple appearance. The eyes have lost their color, and the subject has turned silent. The nasal tissue has begun to shift down to cover the mouth. The subject's personality will have undergone drastic changes. They will avoid communication entirely. By this point, the subject is more obelisk than human.
The man in the static. You and I share the same cosmic power. Knowledge from an outside perspective. Stay sharp. Don't ignore the intertwined narratives or you'll lose every individual string.
This is the final stage, the void phase. There is no more hair, and after being reduced to 2 holes, the nasal cavity is elongated by the obelisk particle, often in unnatural and uncanny ways. Other elongated holes have been made of the twisted facial tissue. We do not yet know what their purpose is. Strange tendrils have sprouted from the forehead, which are made of a solid concentration of the obelisk parasite. If these tendrils come into contact with another being, they will immediately become infected. It's important to note that subjects who have fallen victim to stage 4 no longer require food or water to keep themselves alive. The parasite does the work for them. Their brains have completely changed, and thus far there is no cure. We've begun communication trials. They retain information and learn skills, but may choose to put them to use in entirely new and seemingly odd ways. The best and most effective form of communication for now is through writing.
I hate to interrupt, but that has massive implications. By claiming communication, you also claim a form of newly invented intelligence, brought forth by the parasite, or particle, as you seem to refer to it.
Exactly. They are hive mind, and has some sort of extrasensory perception of the obelisks, which also seem to have some sort of strange sentience.
Thank you so much, Dr. Crampton, but I think that's all the time we have today. We'll be back together next week to explain the difference between exposure to the obelisks and exposure to the pink rain.